Welcome to Pick Two Rips, where you can win two randomly picked cards by me. And today I'm opening the other, well, I already opened, but I'm going through the other half of that 1991 Topps Stadium Club Series 1. I tried a thing I saw on YouTube to unbrick cards, so we'll see if it worked very good. All right, so it seemed to work a little bit, but it still stick. I could hear it stick. So I got Bobby Witt, Mark Carrion. Yeah, they're still sticking. It didn't work too good. Man, that's a bummer. Pete Incaviglia. Man, these ones are really stuck. Joe Girardi, Scott Bradley, and John Bernanski, Ryan Sandberg. That looks actually like I don't know. That looks like that might be good enough to grade even, maybe. That's a pretty good card. If I can get it in the... There we go. That's cool. Well, maybe it did help a little bit. I'll tell you at the end and kind of show you how I did it, but it didn't help with this very much. That one. Ben McDonald, Greg Olson, Chuck Finley, wow. That was stuck pretty good. Frank Tanana, Felix Furman, Cecil Fielder. Let's see. Like that one's pretty good. That might make the grade. I don't know. These are a lot better than the last ones, that's for sure. Some of them are, at least. So, Alan Trammell, Bobby Thigpen, Tim Jones, Pete O'Brien, Dave Justice. That's his second year. Let's see if I can get that apart fairly easily. Like, see that one? That one looks like it might even grade. I don't know. There's a possibility. So, I'm doing pretty good. A lot better than I thought. But the the guy didn't show on YouTube, Mark Davis, he didn't show how they were coming apart. He just kind of showed the better cards that he got out of it. And it was some kind of like Marvel hero kind of thing. Trevor Wilson, Mike Harkey. So he just showed them all at the end, and I don't know if they were doing this still. They just weren't that bad or what. Man, this is not coming apart. There we go. Gary Templeton and Moise Lou. All right. Let's see. Jesse Barfield. Don Mattingly. That one has some paper loss for sure. Let's leave it anyways. You can see on the edge there. But Dave Segui. Man, I don't know what happened to that card. That's really bad. Andy Benz. Dan Pasqua. Man, I don't know. Ozzie Smith. This one's got some paper loss down there, if you can see. It's a cool card, but unfortunately that one won't do much, but it's cool nevertheless. Bill Doran, Doc Gooden, Kevin Mitchell, Don Robinson, Mark Williamson, Lance Dixon, Mike Greenwell, Mitch Williams, Xavier Henderson, Mike Fetters, and oh, there's one stuck there. Scott Geraltz. Steve Balboni. Bobby Bonilla. I don't know. That one doesn't look like it will grade. It's got some paper loss on the front. Sean Dunston. I liked him. He was good. Dwight Smith. Wally Joyner. These ones are coming actually apart pretty good. I wonder why. Those ones weren't. Mackie Sasser. Greg Maddox. Vaughn Hayes. Dan Kiker. Kurt Stillwell, Julio Franco, Luis Rivera. Looks like a checklist. Tim Belcher, John Farrell. Like, I don't know if that's from the packs, if you can see right there, just how they were, or if that's from them sticking. Not really sure. Chris Bozio, Eric Yielding, Ruben Sierra. I liked him. He was good. And Eric Hansen. Well, let's keep going here. See if we can get a good one that's gradable. Ron Darling. Tom Bessinger. Daryl Hamilton. Eric Davis. That's got up in the corner, you can see old ding. Lance Johnson. Jim Deshays. Mark Langston. Rick Aguilera. Wade Boggs. Let's see. That's a good card. That turned out pretty nice, actually. I think I might make it. All right. I think we're doing better. The faces of the cards look better too. The last ones, there was like little pits in them from probably pieces of the coating sticking together from front to back. Greg Litton, Dennis Rasmussen. This card's in way better condition than the last one. I like that card. I don't know. I never really heard of Eric Show, but that's a cool card. I like it. Paul O'Neill, he was good. Jack McDowell. Tom Gordon. Melito Perez. Kent Anderson. And Jose De Jesus. Mike Scott. All right. Eddie Whitson. Randy Myers. Greg Harrison. Milt Thompson. Kent Herbeck. Manny Lee. John Franco. Jay Bell. Here's my cousin. Played for the Cubs. Looks like the Pirates. Carlton Fisk. That's probably one of his last cards, man. I don't think he played much longer after this. That's a cool card. I like that card. I like Carlton Fisk. He was a tough dude. Greg Biggio. Nice card. Kevin McReynolds. Todd Burns. Wayne Edwards. Let's see what we got here. Pat Borders. All right. Jose Uribe. Got another checklist. Cool. Jay Howell. Tim Naring. Omar Vizquel. Zane Smith. That's a nice landscape picture. Denny Martinez. Bill Sampin. Gary Sheffield. That's a nice card. He's good. Chet Lemon. About halfway through here. Jeff Gray. Dan Pasqua again. Ozzie Smith. That one looks like that one is probably a better card. Put that right in front of there. That one looked like it was in better condition than the other one. Bill Doran. Charlie O'Brien. Juan Gonzalez, he was good. Eddie Whitson. Randy Myers. Charlie O'Brien. Juan Gonzalez. Man, these are hard to get apart sometimes. Sid Fernandez. Ellis Burks. Greg Vaughn. And then Al Newman. That's funny with bubblegum. Okay. Paul Molitor. Check Carey. Delano DeShields. Andy Van Slyke. That guy's staring off into space right there. Gary Harrison. Bet he was not too happy about that picture. Mike Belichick. Wow, that looks... You look at that. That looks misprinted. Wonder if that's an error card. Dave Rode. Greg Gagne. Jose Rijo. Benny Santiago. Dale Murphy. That's the third Dale Murphy out of this box. And a Frank Thomas. That's the third Frank Thomas too. Wow. Let me see this one. That is in really good condition. That's nice. I think I'll keep that one. And then this Frank Thomas. Yeah, that's an excellent condition, I think. Except for maybe at the top right there. What do you think? I don't know. That's a really good card. I wish it didn't have that little speck. One little speck is all it takes, man. They got to be perfect. Glenn Braggs. Mike Gallego. Danny Tartable. Frank Viola. Styling and profiling. His sunglasses. Brian Harvey. Gene Larkin. Bo Jackson. Hey, that's a good card. Let's see in the bottom there though. It's a little raised. I don't know if that'll. I don't know. That's a cool card anyways. Bo Jackson. He was a great athlete. Too bad about his hip. Or he probably would have broke some records, I think. He was pretty good. Cal Daniels. Doug Drabeck. Brett Bylevin. All right. Brooke Jacoby. BJ Suroff. Excuse me. Bob Guerin. Larry Walker. Bob Walk, that's a pretty funny name for a pitcher. Kevin Bass. Barry Larkin. He looks serious. Joe Orsulak. Damon Berryhill. Yep, there's still some sticking pretty good. Jody Reed. Daryl Irvine. Man, some of these just won't come apart. Kevin Elster. Joe McGrain. Greg Myers. Another checklist. Mark Kubica. Marquez Grissom. Chris Sabo. Lynn Dykstra. He was good. Danny Gladden. Mark Guthrie. There we go. Mark Grace. Little paper loss up there. A lot of paper loss on these last few. Dave Magadan. Randy Reddy. Bob Welch. Alan Anderson. Jose Oguendo. Craig Olson. Jason Grimsley. Kevin Seitzer. Jim Ganter. Mike Marshall. Mariano Duncan. This is the card that's on the box. Carl Rhodes. Derek May. Man, this is not coming apart. There we go. Carlos Quintana. Steve Balboni. Bobby Bonilla. Man, I don't know about that one. It's got some serious paper loss right there, if you can see it. Oh, here, like that, yeah. I'm gonna put that one aside. Sean Dunston. Okay. Just got a really good card, and I don't think it's going to make it. But that's the second one out of this box, if you can see that. That's unfortunate. Man. Maybe. I don't know. Well, let's leave it. Look at it a little bit more. Look at the ones online. See? Maybe that's supposed to be in the picture, but I doubt it. So... that's a really good card. Jay Bruner. Bruce Ruffin was the one before that. Jack Howell. Keith Miller. Dick Schofield. Carney Lansford. Ricky Jordan. Otis Nixon. Steve Avery. Terry Shumpert. Jerry Brown. Lenny Harris. Dave Wells. Mike Jeffcoat. Mike Sasser. There's another Greg Maddux. See, why couldn't the Ken Griffey be in that good a shape? Alex Fernandez. Greg Colburn. Darren Dalton. Dickie Thon. And Ken Howell. What do you think? Man, that's not very old. Like 80 something, 88. That guy looks old for a baseball player. Dante Bichette. Ron Karkovice. Dave Winfield. That's actually in pretty good shape. Dennis Boyd. Charlie Hayes. Ozzie Guillen. Brian Smith. John Burkett. Daryl Boston. Matt Noakes. Todd Zeal. Jose Canseco. That one's got some paper loss too. Right there. Dang it. Well, I think overall I did do better, so that's good. Doug Jones. Mike McFarland. Tony Phillips. Steve Sachs. And that was the end of it. Well, hope you liked the video. I think I'm gotta pick some cards. The 2 cards to give away. I think I'm gonna do the Dave Justice and the better Ozzie Smith. So if you want to win these cards, make sure you're subscribed to my channel and comment Dave Justice and Ozzie Smith, and I will randomize between 1 and 30, or whatever comes first in 7 days. If I'm not up to 30 comments, I'll just randomize a number of how many there are there, and that person will win those, and I'll put them in these and mail them out to you. I'll get a hold of you and get your information. Well, I hope you like this. Hope you're having a good day, and I'll see you next time. Thanks. Oh, actually, wait. I got to show you. If you ever get bricked cards, it takes about 3 days. So I have a little container here, and I put some wet paper towels, a cardboard in between, and then the cards on top of the cardboard. And then I put cellophane and the lid on it, and I left it in there for 3 days. You got to check and make sure it's not getting too wet. But yeah, I think it actually might have worked a little bit better, not 100%, but definitely better. So I was pleased with the results. Anyways, I'm gonna call it a day. Have a good day. Bye.